What do you say we send off the weekend with a great game of football, everybody? The stage is set. It is Sunday Night Primetime here on EA Sports. Coming up, let's close out another great week of football with a Sunday Night Primetime matchup between the Los Angeles Rams and the Denver Broncos.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
We've got ourselves a fight in this one to get back above 500. Week 3 is underway. Fields this one at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's first and 10. The first carry now for Kyren Williams. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6. Now Stafford to throw. Chased out to his right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he reaches the 35 before going out.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that first down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, denies the first down.
Stafford now on third down. And he's going to go down here. Pressure gets him at the 23. And that's going to bring up a 4th and long. 13 to go.
The show on a week ago garnered an AFC Defensive Player of the Week honors, and we're seeing the impact right here, right away this week, too. Offensively, you better know where this guy is, because he can take over a game.
Fields this clean at the 30. Fights his way through a tackle. And it ends up a good return for him. Up past their own 40.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10. They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game.
Sometimes the surprises work out for a nice game. And sometimes, well, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's second and 14. There's the fake. Here's Nix. That one's incomplete over the middle.
Just about every play in an NFL game usually has a protagonist and antagonist, a good and a bad. The good there, courage of that wide receiver. The bad, just could not haul it in.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Now Nix. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Rams are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. We've set it down from 37. Here's Stafford. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
First down, Los Angeles.
Motion the tight end over. From the gun, a carry by Williams. And he gets home. Touchdown Rams. Kyren Williams, his 4th of this season. Harrison Mevis on to try the point after. This goes through as that rain continues to pour. And they jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Broncos nothing.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. And this kick is going to go out of bounds. Oh, my. That's going to place the ball at the 40-yard line. First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Kenny Moore there to make the stop.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
Next to throw on second. Some heavy contact here, and that's going to break things up. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
I can promise you that is a throw as a quarterback when it leaves your hands. You do not want to flirt with as this game goes on. That is a prime one that DB could cut off and take the other way.
Throw here, 3rd down. Downfield, this finds well. There's the hits, and finally put an end to that one. Out of bounds after a gain of about 26. That's going to be 1st down Denver.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the 1st down. That yardage, it really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
To throw, here's Nix. And I'll set up the screen here. It's Harvey. He turns the shallow catch into something more. Give him 8 yards. That sets up 2nd and short.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Great start on that 1st down. Only need 2 here on 2nd. Here's Nix to throw. That'll be caught by Troy Franklin. He's going to be stopped after a gain of 9. That was what they needed. 1st down coming up. And he was happy to take a back seat in favor of getting the win last week, Brock. But we all know receivers, right? I think he'd like a few more catches in this one.
Yeah, books have been written about certain receivers that want their touches. And when you produce, you're going to get more touches.
What a difference a play makes. This one not working out in their favor. He's hauled to the ground. And that makes it 2nd and 19 to go.
It's now
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Throwing on second, Nix. He's in trouble, and it's another one. They drop it. Kobe Turner. It's a repeat of the last play. That's going to bring them to third down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Rams add a man to the secondary. Third down. Throwing here, Nix. It is Cup, left side. And he's going to be stopped with a good ways still to go. Defenders rallying to that completion. That forces fourth down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Will Lutz getting the call on fourth down to put 3 up here for the Broncos. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. The kick by Lutz is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is if the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Return starts from the goal line. Making some progress here. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. That's the end of our opening quarter. The Rams out to an early advantage. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Rams football. And they've got some rain to deal with now as well. Running back sent in motion. Stafford back to throw. Pressure closing in. They're going to get him back at the 20. His first this season after he racked up 14 of them last year.
We've got enough data now through the years to understand that an explosive play on offense more often than not leads to scoring. We also know if you can create a negative play defensively in a tightly contested game like this, every play matters. And to get that negative play, put this offense on their heels, exactly what this defense needs.
And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. A nice early return there. They're going to be more than happy with that one, Brock. And could be a huge boost to their offense if this ground game can get going at this pace.
Every offense in this league searches for explosives. How can we find it? It's often through the air, but when you get it on the ground like that, boy, is it a huge bonus.
I'll air it out on third. He finds Adams, complete. It's going to be taken down here, but not before the play gets him 12 big yards and a first down.
We call third downs money downs for a reason, Kate, because it takes everybody offensively to cash in. Excellent protection, set the table for the QB to get the completion and the yards necessary.
Give to Williams from the gun. And he's going to manage a low yard on that drive up the gut. Could not get away from Zach Allen. Well, you've taught me, Brock. Sometimes it works, and sometimes, like there, almost nothing from them as they just run it right into the teeth of that blitz.
Yeah, the thing, too, about that success is get ready to see more blitzes. Deep coordinators love to dial it up.
All right, the inclement weather is back. Rain returning ahead of this second down. Stafford. Nick is there, but so is a defender. That hit forces the drop. That's going to bring up third down.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Throwing now, Stafford. No place to go here, and they plant him back to the 37. Offensive line fast. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Ethan Evans back out there. They're going to punt it away again. The Broncos have Marvin Mims deep to return. And they'll bring him down, but some nice damage done on that return.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10. It's Nix out of the pistol. Left side now, caught by Sutton. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
Number 14.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Working on second down. Nix. And not able to corral this one. That's going to be his second drop of the game. It brings up third down.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Now Nix on third down. Has him on the quick hitter. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for Broncos first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Harvey gets it on the counter. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Now a second down throw for Nix. Well, he throws it quick, but what a pass rush that was. Able to hit him on the release anyway and break that up. Third down now after that incompletion.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Nix now to throw. Short pass brought in. And they won't get any of the action they wanted after that catch. The completion limited to just 3 yards. Now it's fourth down.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him.
At their own 16-yard line.
This snap going to be our last before the 2-minute warning. Here's Williams to start the drive. Now this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Went the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes second and 12. They stay on the ground with Williams. He gets forward. That's about 4 yards. Talanoa Hufanga there to make the play.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Stafford now. Under pressure, and it gets to him. Brought down near the 8. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. The Rams are set to punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 46. Here's Nix. Absolutely fires this one right side. Caught at the 20-yard line. Down he goes, but what a play as he picks up about 28. And that's going to give the Broncos a first down.
The Broncos first down. First and 10 at the
From the red zone on first. And this is going to fall incomplete in the end zone. Ran it all right there. Now they've got to regroup for second down.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
The 4-yard line.
Nix. And this one's going to end up incomplete. Just too tough to hang on through that contact. It's going to make it second and goal. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock. But down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind them, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards of it into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Now Nix. Looking, but will not find it. So incomplete on second and goal, Brock. Chances starting to run thin to score here. All right, so defensively you've seen 2 throws now. You turn both of them away. It seems fairly likely you have another one coming up here on 3rd and goal.
It does, and I think defensively, now you've really got to protect against the QB extending the play. Right after a couple incompletions, Kate, you know as a quarterback, if it's not there right away, I better be creative to try to find 6.
This is going to end behind a line. A great stop down in close. Let's see if they want to risk it now on 4th and goal.
Brings up 4th and goal.
On comes Will Lutz in the Broncos field goal unit. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. The kick by Lutz is good. And that cuts the lead back down to a lower point.
I don't think there's any question. This is going to be a close game when it's all said and done because it's awfully tight here at the half. And that field goal, that gives them a little more confidence running into the locker room.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. They wind up with a quality 16-yard pickup on that play. They get the first down, too. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Evans set to kick this away. Marvin Mims now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return, the Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10. Second half begins with a run by Harvey. This is tough running with this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Nix looking to throw. Called in left side. And he's going to get about 3, but almost nothing after that. Tackle made quickly after he made the catch.
It's a gain of 3.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Out of the gun, it's Nix. That one finds his man, Ingram. They get to him, he's hit, brought down after a gain of about 10. And now we're on the Broncos, a new set of downs. 1st and 10 here for Nix. Now up to 12 completions for the game in his first 20 throws. He'll work against the blitz. He puts some air under it deep down the left. Trying to float that one in, and defender's there for the interception. Trent McDuffie in to pick it off.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Going for the pistol, Stafford. Screen here for Williams. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know coordinator quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Believe it or not, a big loss on that completed pass. So here comes 2nd and long. Handoff goes to Williams, running right. And that's a good run. Give him a gain of about 7 on the cutback towards the middle. He gets them half what they needed. So after a 7-yard gain, it's 3rd and 7.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Now Stafford to throw. That's caught by Williams. And he's not going to make it. They stop him short. They expect a punt coming up here on 4th down.
It's plays like that they went wrong. Do I sit and judge defense? I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got them equipped to see what's going on the field. Not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
He's got this at the 27. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 32. Back to work after throwing the pick. And this is going to be lost on the hit. Incomplete. Tough to complete it through that traffic and contact over the middle. It's 2nd down. Well, this defensive battle just continues, Brock. They have set the tempo, been the dominant factions in this game, and that's only growing with every incompletion.
Kate, the results have been the same, but these are a couple different game plans, right? By these two different defenses, but both of them smothering and suffocating.
Second down only works after a yard.
He's taken down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Throwing here, Nix. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Kenny Moore with the pick.
By the Rams. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Back to throw. Here's Stafford. Throw left side. Complete. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
It's just kind of the type of play. Why you name a position like this tight end, because it's going to be tight throws into contested windows, and you got to get the job done with people all around you.
On 2nd down, Stafford. Catch me to the right side by Nakua. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 31. Here's Stafford. Roll left side, taken in by Adams. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. There's the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 5.
Stafford's audible into something else.
At the 27-yard line.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. Offense in the hurry up here.
Loss of a yard on the play. And it's 3rd down.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. That's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion. A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. On the return, here's Mims. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. To throw, here's Nix. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. First play of the drive, Brock, you always tell me that's always the start of a new battle, and defense wins round 1 in this series.
Yeah, and this next down kind of sets the table, right?
Yeah.
You got to now put yourself in a manageable 3rd down after lack of execution on 1st.
Working on 2nd down, Nix. Oh no, they get him yet again! Kenny Moore with the pick. And the Rams get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
Look at this, 3 tight ends to the right on his 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Williams. And he gets home. Touchdown Rams.
Touchdown.
Kyren Williams brought one back earlier and now takes one across. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
This one is up and good. and the lead up to a much more comfortable 11 points now. Here's Evans set to kick this away. On the return, here's Mims. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. And he'll set up the screen here. It's Harvey. And he'll work this one up to the 28. Trent McDuffie getting there for the stop.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break out something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Now a second down throw for Nix. Finds Sutton over the middle. And he's sent out right after he makes that catch at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And it's going to be first down, Denver. We've reached the end of the third on Sunday Night Primetime. It's Broncos football. They're on a mission here. They trail entering the fourth. From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10. It's Nix out of the pistol. And the hit's going to separate him from that football. Incomplete. Not surprising to find a defender in the area there over the middle challenging that one, partner. It's second down.
40-yard line.
Here's Nix to throw. This is a heater going deep. And he was a big play for a moment, but he can't keep control of it through that hit. It's incomplete. That brings us to third down. Continuing to throw it despite the game he's had, Brock. Coaches obviously still have faith in him despite all these interceptions.
Yeah, I think that's right. I think it's faith. And it's also like a sense of belief that, and they know, these coaches know, that this is where you've got to work through it. Not on the practice field, but when it gets really tough right here in game action.
And that throw's broken up incomplete. It looked like he had it until that hit arrived. It's going to be fourth down.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Down in the fourth, offense staying out there for this. Desperation time here. And they pick him off again. And the Rams are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Result of the play is a turnover on down.
First and 10 now from the 46. Throwing now, Stafford. Nakua here, he's got it. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They'll come up on first and 10. Up the gut they go with Williams. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Second and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7. To throw, Stafford. He's got it near the 8. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with first and goal. From the red zone on first. And he's got it. It's in close. And this might be the one that puts it away. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Puka Nacua, his 4th through the air this season. Nevis now for the extra point. Amidst the downpour, he is able to knock that one up and through. And lead now up to 18 points.
Broncos 6.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. On the return, here's Mims. Escapes a defender. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes 1st and 10. Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. A throw to the right finds Waddle. There's the stop, but 22 yards given up before it. And that's going to be 1st down Denver.
It's a gain of 22 yards. And the Broncos 1st down.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. Nix looking to throw. Outright, and Ingram makes the grab. And hey, if you can't prevent the catch, Brock, at least prevent a gain after it, right? So they make the quick stop at the 31. Give them 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets them a 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 31. Nix now to throw. Throw finds his back, Harvey. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Throwing on second, Nix. This finds Franklin. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Okay, I would characterize this one as a clunker. I mean, just in every way, and especially here in the 2nd half. This defense has just dominated this poor offense.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Throwing here, Nix. Into the end zone, but not brought in. He falls incomplete. He would bring up 3rd down.
Fair to say he's just been all over the place in this one today. Some accuracy issues early. They gave him plenty of looks trying to get him into rhythm, but they just never could, and the incompletions continue to pile up.
Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
One score is just, well, it's not going to be enough. I think we can look at the scoreboard and know that. So the pace is going to pick up, and I think you're going to see more and more of those shots deep down the field, Kate.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Now Nix. He's got Sutton complete. And across the line he goes. Touchdown Broncos. Cortland Sutton scoring there to end an 8-play drive. Now the offense and Nix coming to the line, looking to tack on 2 more.
The Broncos will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. This is caught. He's almost there, but no, they stop him at the last moment. He's going to be just inches shy of that 2-point conversion.
Broncos 12. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz, set to kick this away. He's going to field this at the 2. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. That is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
At their own 26-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. On the play fake, here's Stafford. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's going to keep it this time. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
You know, that may have been a situation when you look back on it, he watches the tape the next day. He's got to find a way to throw the ball because his running ability, while it gets him some yards, is not enough to get the 1st down.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. Breaks the tackle. He's still going. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Hurry up offense now as time runs down. Going forward, it's Williams. And their decision a good one. Gain of 3, that was more than enough on 4th down.
Winning, losing, tie, driving for the win. If you're running it on 4th down in the 4th quarter, Kate, you had better be sure you can make that marker.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. He goes to a knee as time winds down in this one. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. So it's the Rams who take this one on the road. And we know how rain can wreak havoc at any moment on a football field, but they didn't let that stop them today. They played their game, and as a result, they're leaving here with a victory.